Guys and gals, just a quick reminder before you watch this video, do not forget to subscribe for more content such as this, and if you do so, please click the little bell symbol right next to the subscribe button. You'll get notifications on your phone, on your tablet, and on your laptop for when you can get more content from this beautiful face once more. Hey everyone, David here. So as I promised, here's my unboxing of the Batman, the complete animated series collection, including the 2 standalone movies that they made. Got this as a Christmas gift this past year from my lovely girlfriend. This was the crown jewel of them all, so much appreciated to her. I love her to death. Thank you so much for this, baby. And thank you so much for delivering it in very pristine condition, because I've actually seen a handful of really bad reviews on Amazon. If you go on Amazon right now, you actually find this thing with some really low reviews. But it's not because of the content itself. It's not because of the product. It's because of the way Amazon has a tendency to deliver this thing specifically. I don't know why, but they deliver it very badly. And that was met with very negative reception. Understandably so. As you can see from the front, it says Batman the Animated Series, the complete animated series right here in a lenticular reflective red coloring right there to also highlight the Dark Knight himself with the classic Bruce Timm animated style in a silhouette of a man. Scaramouche. Of course, this is the Blu-ray interpretation of the show, and then in 3 window panes, we get a little preview at the 3 little mini Funko Pops that come in with the collection. On the side, it simply just says Batman the Complete Animated Series on Blu-ray. On that fashionable reflective red paint job going on right there. Same thing on the sides there, nothing too special. Then on the back, we have a little preview of the contents inside, description of the brand new inclusions, whether it be the collectibles or the discs, as well as a synopsis of the animated series, breakdown of the special features and the documentaries and what have you, all collected in a nice limited edition packaging. And at the bottom, you actually get the number that you got for the limited edition run of this thing. According to this, there's a total of 69,048 copies of this collection, and I managed to get number 15,150. Neato. Top, same exact thing as the sides, and then on the bottom, specs, running times, and I think also ratings for everything included. So let's crack it open. Let's not waste any time. I actually just heard that it was the 20th anniversary of Batman Beyond recently. It's been 20 years since that. I can't believe it. Cellophane goes away, and now we got the box itself. Feels really nice. Alright, pretty sturdy. And now let's see if we can open up the box here without damaging it too much. There we go. Alright, so we'll do the bottom here. I'll slide it out, and on the inside, ooh, let's see what we got first here. Out comes 2 little compartments. Alright, so it's kind of divided into... Oh, okay. Oh, man. Alright, so housing the Funkos are actually in there, which means I actually have to open up the top in order to take them out. Thankfully, I wasn't able to crease anything too badly here, so in order to remove the Funkos, you actually have to open it from the top. And yeah, see, like, this is what I was afraid of. Creased a little bit right there. Whatever. So, you open it at the top. You're met with a black tab right there. You go inside and remove the tab to take out the Funkos. Right here. Here we go. First thing to show off is going to be the 3 little mini Funkos. I also saw some reviews saying these aren't full-scale Funko Pop figures. These are tiny. What the heck? It's in the description, guys. It's in the description. I don't know. I'm befuddled. I'm really befuddled by some of those reviews. I really don't get it. Could be my bias, but I don't know. So what you end up with here are pretty much the animated versions of each of the seminal characters from Batman the Animated Series in a miniature format. So first and foremost, of course, Batman, little tiny mini Batman. I guess if I were to nitpick, I would say I would prefer for him to have a darker shade of blue, or possibly even black, instead of a very light blue that's very reminiscent of the 1970s Batman from the comics, more so, rather than the TV shows or the animated cartoons. Then we got Harley Quinn, which has to look like the animated series, because that's actually where she made her debut, in the Batman the Animated Series. Not so much in the comics. A lot of people don't know that. So there you go, right here. Pretty cute. She does have some standing issues apparently. Both figuratively and literally here. And then of course the one, the only, the Joker. Now, interesting thing about the Joker is that he's got swirly red eyes. And see, look, there goes Harley. So it looks much like with Batman here, a little inaccurate to the, you know, they took some liberties, I guess you could say, on the design here. That's not super accurate as it is in the anime. What's wrong with Harley? Alright, so I don't know if it's maybe that mallet that she's holding, but Harley's a little tough to stand. Batman, no problem, but Harley here doesn't stand almost at all. So I don't know what's going on here. Alright. We'll try that at least. But yeah, Joker, pretty much accurate to the animated Joker, with the even with the pointy hair here on the sides. Except maybe the hair is just a little too blue-greenish, and then the eyes are red. I don't know why the eyes are red. Or swirly. But it is what it is. And again, 3 nice little Funkos that they threw in. The miniature ones, not the full-size ones that you normally get when you go to Hot Topic. So just be in the know for that, and you won't be disappointed. I guess Harley's the only disappointing one because she doesn't stand. That's a bummer. Alright, so let's go through the other nice little contents of the box. So here we have like a nice little award show type of envelope where they house like the winner whenever they're about to announce the winner. But on the front it says Batman, the animated series, with a DC logo and a nice little piece of artwork right there with Batman kind of staring off the silhouette of Batman staring off the distance right before the lightning crashes. Batman symbol, and then on the back we just have a nice little skyline of Gotham City in black and white, but a nice, cool, artistic, like a really keystroke brush type of look to it. It looks really, really nice. Doesn't come across too well on camera, but in person it looks beautiful. So we open this little folder, and I believe this houses the 7 lenticular cards they throw in to kind of commemorate everything. Oh, okay, all right, this is pretty cool. All right, first one is a lenticular card of Poison Ivy capturing Batman. Right there. Alright. Alright, so there go my Funkos. And then on the back it just says Batman the Animated Series with a nice little skyline right there. Second one is a nice little 3D image, and it looks really, really good. It's a lenticular of Batman trying to capture Two-Face on the roof of a car. Right there. And they actually, oh no, the back is the same. Next is, okay, this one in my opinion is a little sillier, but still looks kind of neat. So this next one is Batman trying to capture the Penguin, who's floating off with a bag of money. But what I find kind of funny is that Batman is actually using a hang glider of his own to try to grab him. So I'm like, all right, maybe in the cartoon it works a bit better, but in an image it does look a little silly. But what have you. Alright, and this is actually a different design on the back. It's still a skyline, but it's from a different angle. Alright, now we're talking. So we got another one with the classic Batman animated style, but this time it is Batman trying to rescue a hostage from the clutches of the Joker, who's about to drop her in some sulfuric acid. Right there. And this also reminds me how every warning sign or every label has the exact same Gotham City style font on the bucket right there. That's kind of funny. The back, however, sports the Batcave. Okay, all right. You know, Batman's the player here. So next lenticular is that of Batman swinging off with Catwoman. Right there. Now, mind you, this is the only one where he's smiling. Right there. I don't know if you can clearly see it, but yeah, he is smiling. You Mac Daddy, you, Batman. Batman's got the dark. No, right? And again, some more nice little background artwork there in the back. Then we got another archetypal one that just never gets old to see, and that is of Batman simply just trying to thwart the Joker with one of his joke guns right there. But in the background, trying to help out, is Harley. And Batman doing that classic bat pounce. Alright. The back is a bit more colorful than the other ones. It's a nice little exterior wide shot of one of Joker's factories right there. And then the last one, well, as you can tell right there, you got the what looks to be the police department building on the back there, but on the front is just an iconic and badass shot of the Dark Knight himself, Batman, just lunging towards the screen there. Neat. All right, so pretty nice collectibles, very sturdy, feel really good, and it's cool that they threw these in. It would be nice if maybe in the future I can grab a handful of frames that fit this size, and maybe I can frame each of these lenticulars and kind of put them up against the wall one after another. That would be pretty nice. All right, now on to the main piece of resistance, and that is going to be the actual box set that houses the complete animated series. So right there, Batman in the front, just like it was in the front of the box. On the back, giant bat symbol with that nice reflective red. And now, when we take this out, we have my favorite type of packaging, and that's a booklet. A booklet style, collection of sleeves that house the discs. Now, I can understand some people's arguments of how they don't like this because they feel like maybe the pages scratch the discs. I can see that argument, but I really, really like this form of collectible packaging. It just gives a whole premium look to the entire thing. So on the front, once again, it says Batman the Animated Series. On the spine, Batman the Animated Series. On the back, at first glance, doesn't look like there's anything, but if you shine it in the light, you can see some etchings of the classic rogue gallery of Batman villains. Or at least a few of them. If we go back to the front, and I kind of shine it on the light again, you can kind of see Batman and a couple of other of those villains in the background there. Nice. So right when you open it, you got some more villains. A nice little letter from, seems to be Alan Burnett, writer and producer of Batman the Animated Series, with a little bit of artwork. I'll read that on my own time later, but you do have that. And then as you course through the pages, you should be seeing a breakdown of what you get. So season 1, disc 1, right away right there, with a few episodes and some images of the cartoon show, and some artwork too. These seem to be like some original sketches that they used. Got Batman the Animated Series right there, season 1 still. And yeah, as we flip it through, I'm not going to flip through every single thing here, but you're going to notice that they break down season by season. You got season 2, season 3, all right there. Let me see if I can show this one off right here. Season 3 right away right there. And then you got a bonus disc right there with the features. And then on the last 2 pages, at least I believe it's the last 2 pages, you got the movies. So at the very back here, you got Mask of the Phantasm, which I hear is actually a bomb movie that connects to the animated series. Now, where is... Ooh, interesting. I was about to say. All right. Oh, okay, here we go. And then, I gotta make sure that y'all didn't see that. But there at the end, you got Sub-Zero. All right. And then we flip it through. Once again, some more retro artwork, rogue gallery imagery, and that really about does it. Now, a nice little finishing touch that they threw in. Obviously, I'm not gonna show it to you, but I do have they do throw in a code for you to be able to download the complete show digitally to your app, whether it be the Movies Anywhere app or any other kind of app that you use to kind of harness your digital content, whether it be movies, TV shows, whatever. Got the code right here, so that's pretty dope. Just gotta make sure that I don't show it because some of you are sly, and I have proof. By proof, I mean I lost my my Infinity War code because when I tried to redeem it, it was gone. Yeah. So one of you bastards, I don't know who it was, but one of you bastards took it. Thanks a lot. Alright, so that concludes my relatively quick unboxing of Batman the Animated Series, the complete series collection. So as of right now, I don't know how much the collection is actually going for, whether it be on Best Buy or Amazon. Last time I checked, I think the regular pricing is about $100. Ever so often, they might be discounting it to a sale to like 70 or 80, maybe even 60. I think at one point I did see it for 60 around the holiday times, but then again, that was the holidays. By now, you might see it on a flash sale. If you do see it on a flash sale, I'd say if you're a fan, a huge fan of Batman the Animated Series, definitely pick this up. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. In fact, I don't even know why I'm talking to you guys. With that said, I don't know if it's just mine specifically, but the Funko Pops could be made of some neater quality. I handled them a little bit right now, and as you can tell, Harley's drunk. She's completely plastered, so she's not able to stand. But on a serious note, she's not able to stand, and that's a little bit frustrating because I really wanted to be able to display the three little guys right there, and she just cannot do it. I don't know if it's just mine, but it does look like there's a little bit of a manufacturing issue there. But other than that, I'm loving it so far. I have yet to check out the actual content of the collection, whether it be the remasterings of the animated series from the 90s looking as great as they can be. Again, I'll be checking that out hopefully very soon, so I can bring you guys some classic reviews, season by season, of Batman the Animated Series, or maybe even some in-depth classic reviews of Sub-Zero and Mask of the Phantasm. Hot take! I've never seen Mask of the Phantasm. I have, however, seen Sub-Zero a shit ton of times when I was a kid, but it's been quite a long time, so I definitely want to be able to revisit that and maybe give you guys my opinion as to whether or not it has changed since then or it still holds the test of time. So please let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see that. Also, what do you guys think of this collection here? Do you think it's worth it? Do you think it's worth the $100 or $80 or whatever it is that it's going for right now? If you're a huge Batman fan, I say pick it up. I have yet to make a judgment on the actual content as to whether the series itself looks great or if the supplemental features like the bonus documentaries and the in-depth look and the commentaries and all that stuff is really worth it. Haven't checked it out, but from what I can tell, it looks like I'm in for quite a bat-tacular ride. Yeah, okay, I'm done. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure to comment, like, and share, and do not forget to subscribe for more videos. I'll see you later. And yes, the show still has that very Saturday morning cartoon feel based on its frenetic pacing, the way it just kind of quickly transitions from one shot to the next, and then you also have, you know, that bombastic music and the way the characters also tell their lines.
Shocker! You can't escape me! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth!